Thank you, Thuru Harshavardhan Avarkale. Now, Honorable Member Dr. Fauzi Akka. Dr. Fauzi Akka.
Honorable Vice Chairman, I rise to speak on the Shanti Bill 2025. Sir Albert Einstein said that peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. This is what he spoke about peace, which is the meaning of Shanti, sir. So this bill is being presented as a historic reform to unlock nuclear energy for Vikasit Bharat. The benefits of nuclear energy cannot be denied, sir. But if we look beyond the slogans, we are socializing risk, privatizing profit, and postponing the hardest questions on safety, waste management, and accountability. That is why it engages the constitutional duty of the state under Article 21 of Protection of Life and Liberty. At its core, sir, this bill raises serious issues that Parliament cannot ignore. Number one, the issue of national security. So this bill risks national security by allowing private nuclear ownership with weak safeguards, with enabling hidden foreign control through shell companies, funds, software, or AI over critical nuclear infrastructure. Number two, sir, liability and foreign suppliers. The bill shifts to a purely operator-centric liability model, with only a very limited right of recourse. In doing so, sir, it moves away from the principle of absolute liability laid down by the Supreme Court for hazardous industries. Foreign reactor vendors and equipment manufacturers are effectively shielded here. Indian operators are exposed. And when something goes wrong, it is the Indian taxpayer who will ultimately pay. This is strategic vulnerability, sir. Sir, number three, the liability caps. The second schedule fixes the liability at 3,000 crores, which is about $410 million for the larger reactors and much less for the smaller units. Sir, in the Bhopal gas tragedy, the settlement had reached in 1989 was about $470 million. Today, this bill proposes a lower dollar value cap for nuclear accidents, even though nuclear damage may be far longer and far widespread than anything. Accidents are not measured in megawatts. They are measured in lives, in land and time. Sir, number four, this is about intergenerational justice, sir. The bill allows us to expand capacity today, but leaves future generations with two unresolved burdens in the form of high-level radioactive waste, for which there is still no roadmap, no clear roadmap for final disposal. So, half a minute. My last point, number five, the bill is very detailed on central institutions, board, claim commissions, appellant tribunal, but silent on any formal role for state governments, for local bodies, district disaster authorities in sitting decisions. 2 seconds, sir. Or off-site emergency plans. All core powers are centralized with the central government. So that's why, sir, I recommend that this bill go to a JPC or a standing committee. Otherwise, jang mein qatal sipahi honge, surkh ru zille ilahi honge. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr.